Jesus denounces the scribes and the widow's offering. As Jesus taught, he said, beware of the scribes. Now you have to understand too that in the question that was asked Jesus before this, he agreed with what the scribes said. But what he's doing is he's condemning, he's calling these scribes hypocrites. Now the scribes were the biblical scholars of the time. And here's what he says. He says, beware the scribes who like to walk around in long robes and to be greeted with respect in the marketplaces, and to have the best seats in the synagogue and places of honor at banquets. They devour widows' houses for the sake of appearance, say long prayers. They will receive the greater condemnation. And then he sat down opposite the treasury and watched the crowd putting money into the treasury. Many rich people put in large sums. A poor widow came and put in 2 small copper coins, which are worth a penny. Then he called his disciples and said to them, truly I tell you, this poor widow has put more than all those who are contributing to the treasury. For all of them have contributed out of their abundance, but she, out of her poverty, has put everything she had, all she had to live on. And what makes this so impactful, and we had to skip over it, but in his response to the Pharisees' question, or to the scribes' question before, the scribe wanted to know what the great commandment was. All right? And Jesus obviously quoted both Deuteronomy and Leviticus. All right? You shall love the Lord your God with your whole heart, with your whole soul, with your whole strength, and you shall love your neighbor as yourself. So what is Jesus saying in pronouncing that as and agreeing that that is the great commandment? He's saying we are called to give totally of ourselves. Right? I mean, if somebody asked you, or you ask yourself, what does God want from you? And there's a one-word answer. Everything. Everything. Okay? And that's basically the focus that Jesus has. God wants everything from us. He wants us. Okay? So the point here is when he points out this widow giving out of her poverty, he's basically saying, here is a woman who magnifies and symbolizes and actualizes what it means to love God with your whole being, because she gave out of her poverty.